Given a function represented by a table, we want to identify specific output and input values. Number one, we want to find the given input in the row or column of input values. Number two, we identify the corresponding output value paired with that input value. Number three, we find the given output values in the row or column of output values, noting every time that output value appears. And number four, we identify the input values corresponding to the given output value. So for example number 11, we're going to use table 11 to evaluate and solve a tabular function. So currently right now n represents 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then g of n is equal to 8, 6, 7, 6, 8. So in the first example, what it's asking us is evaluate g of 3. So we're given the input. So the input is given to be 3. So that means we're going to look up here and determine that the input is 3. And then what we want to do is we want to find the output. So the output is going to be 7. So therefore the output is 7. Okay, now in part B, it's saying solve g of n is equal to 6. So what it's saying here is that we are given now the output. So the output is what's given. So that means we have an output. We have an output of 6, and then we have an output of 6 here. And then what we're looking for is the input, meaning we're looking for n. So if we have an output of 6, we have an input of 2. If we have an output of 6 over here, we have an input of 4. So what it's saying here is that we have 2 inputs with 1 output. So g of 2 equals 6 or g of 4 equals 6. So that means n is equal to 2 or n is equal to 4. So solving g of n equals 6 means identifying the input values n that produce an output value of 6. So table 11 showed us that two solutions, 2 and 4. When we input 2 into the function g, our output is 6. And when we input 4 into the function g, our output is also 6.